Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help you bet slips. We are here on this fantastic Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday for all three of us. We're about to get some tacos after this, but we got to bring you that. We got to bring you them bets before we do that. But before we bring you them bets, we got to bring you the thing that makes sure we don't get sued, and that is the disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. You're not gambling where you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last, but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER if gambling addiction has become a problem for you. And that is not just the sportbook. That is the casino. That is the ponies, anywhere that you're betting. If it's become a problem, make sure you go and get help utilizing 1-800-GAMBLER. But if you do number two and you realize schmucks like us, like number one, aren't guaranteed to give you money, then you shouldn't have to worry about number three, at least from a sports betting perspective. So you should be good. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sportbook, but we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. Nevin Eyewear, the best eyewear possible. I know you're probably seeing a bunch of ads from them, but what you need to do is check out our link, and this is how you do it. You're going to share this tab first, and you're going to go right here on X. See, we're live. Everything's great. We're live. You're going to click this link tree. As soon as you click that link tree, it's going to bring you to this. And then you're going to click here where it says sponsor, Nevin Eyewear, Polarized Lens, all this fun stuff. Yep, you're going to click that. And as soon as you click that, it's going to take you to here, Nevin Eyewear, and you get the buy one, get any two free using this link. You can shop any way, shape, or form, all different styles, colors, all the fun things that you could possibly do. And let's just go ahead to eyeglasses. You can see it, bang, the frames. You can see all the fun stuff, the sunglasses. They've got prescription sunglasses. You can get it all using Nevin. So make sure you go and check out Nevin using our link. Buy one, get any two free using our link. Or, as always, 30% off if you just want one pair. So make sure you go and check out Nevin. That is the best place to do it. So we thank you all for doing that. But Nevin Eyewear, incredible sunglasses, great value. Cannot go wrong. Check out Nevin using our link. Get the best deal possible. We're also sponsored by Playvo, a.k.a. Player Profit, and they have their challenge system. If you want to take a smaller bankroll, if you're new to sports betting, you don't want to gamble a lot, you can get a $500 bankroll, or no, $1,000 bankroll, $1,000 bankroll for $30. And if you use the promo code JTBS at checkout, you're getting that at $27. Give yourself a run for your money on whether you have the ability to make the big bucks. And if you beat the challenge systems, you get all the profit that you've made. And it's always for the sharp bettors, always for the best bettors. And so we do the best bet of the day, sponsored by them. Rob, what is the best bet today?
Yeah, we're going Sandy Alcantara under 4.5 strikeouts. It was at minus 150. I had a boost that got it to minus 125. He's only hit this twice in his last 8 starts, and he's facing the Blue Jays, which strike out the second least in all of baseball, less than 8 times per game. I don't see any chance he gets to 5 strikeouts in this game. There's always the one chance because it happened twice, but in the last 8. But you know what? Look, against this team, I just don't see it. If it was somebody else, I wouldn't be so confident. But against this team that does not strike out, they put bat on ball. They do. They might hit you hard, but they definitely put the bat on the ball. And I don't see them getting to 5 strikeouts. So we are rocking the Sandy Alcantara under 4.5 strikeouts.
There you go. You know who else is rocking the Sandy Alcantara under? He's also rocking the under, so there's another reason for you to go and get your under and the best bet of the day for Sandy Alcantara. And you're getting it at half decent value. Yes, you're laying some, but not terrible. So go ahead and smack it up at minus 150 or minus 125 with the boost, like Rob's got it at. Chippy Dippy Dipper Duck also is betting the performance double of the day, brought to you by the PD King. And yes, we're going to get into it. It is Chase Burns, 7+ Ks, and the Reds money line. Listen, this guy is on fire. Fuego is Chase Burns. Hitting 7 in 4 of his last 5. He went 9-7-2-7-9. The Reds are also 7-3 in his starts this year, and in 5-1 over his last 6 when he's been pitching better. The only loss they've had, he didn't even get the loss, but it was a 1-0 game where he gave up nothing through 7 and had 7 Ks. So take Chase Burns, 7+ Ks, Reds money line. His arm is back to where it was last year. He kind of had a little bit of a noodle arm to start the year, but it is back, it is firing, and it is great. Give me Chase Burns, 7+ Ks, and the Reds money line tonight. Plus 198 is what I got that at. Just too good to pass up. He's on fire, and I believe the Reds get the win tonight. So, yep, give me Chase Burns, 7+ Ks, Reds money line today for the performance double of the day. We get gang. I actually don't think my current units is right. I actually think I have more units than that. I want to confirm that right now, though.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, I'm at 299. Somebody messed up the thing.
Somebody save me.
I'm not going to say who it was, but his name probably looks like that. Or like, I'm just kidding. It's not his fault. It's all right. Next is that man's bet, and it is Spencer Strider and Ranger Suarez on the marquee matchup today. I don't mind the Strider. The Ranger Suarez play is a little tough for me. Rob, if you wanna give me the reason for why you like the Strider, I'm sure we're gonna hear from him on why he likes this bet. But it's tough for me.
Strider's hit this in 2 of the 4 starts. I don't know if I would push him to 6 either, to be completely honest with you. But he has it in 2 of the 4 starts. The Red Sox do strike out. They're kind of in the middle of the road. He's gone 9, 4, 8. So no, he's hit it 3 of the 4. So I take that back. He has hit it 3 in the last 4 of the 4 starts this year. But the one time they missed it was against Boston. So it's like, that's what scares me. Ranger Suarez.
Here's the reason for Ranger. I don't love it, to be clear, but here's the reason for Ranger. It's like every other game he has a big strikeout total, so he's due for a bigger strikeout total.
I'm just not the Braves don't strike out a lot this year, so I'm not a big fan of taking strikeouts against them. But
that would be my issue, is the fact that the Braves are just that good. So I don't know. And your dog is going absolutely berserk. Kill that ankle biter that's not actually an ankle biter. But yes, I that's the reason why I truly think that he likes the Ranger Suarez play is because it's like every other game. But the part that I don't like is first the Braves, and the Braves just don't strike out. So I don't know. Could go either way. Spencer Strider, Ranger Suarez. There it is. Hit it up. Take your marquee matchup and run. Next is only long balls, and it looks like it's an Ohtani, a Schwarber, and a Kurtz day. I know the ball's flying out or the wind's blowing out big in Sacramento, so that's probably the reason for the Nick Kurtz play. Yep. The Kyle Schwarber play is every time he gets. I mean, he hit a homer yesterday, so he's very streaky this year. He's either ice cold or he's red hot. So I'm hoping that the homer yesterday indicates a red hot streak. So that's where I'm going with that. Professor, give me your reasoning for Ohtani.
Yeah, so you're going to find out when I go through the rest of my bets that he's facing Kyle Freeland, which is Dookie shoes.
Sure.
And Kyle Freeland Shohei is 7 for 11 with 2 home runs versus Freeland, and the wind's blowing out at 12 miles an hour in LA. So give me Shohei for a big fly today.
Chippy dippy dirky duck. There you go. Ohtani for the dinger. We got 2-2. I'm actually, you know what? I'm actually free rolling this because if you don't know, I actually went to the well. I told Rob this. I went back to the well. I should have posted it on the X. So that's my fault for everybody that's listening and is going to get mad at me here. I went back to the well of female tennis and betting super favorites to win in straight sets. So I'm actually free rolling a bunch of bets and I'm up money. So we're free rolling. This is a parlay today for all three to go yard. That'd be wild if it hits. I'm not gonna lie to you, it'd be absolutely wild if it hits. Let's see here. Oh man, let's see what the number is. We got Ohtani. We got Kurtz. Kurtz is now at 290, so the odds have changed. There you are. What we got?
I still think he gets one today.
I don't blame you for thinking that. 46.77. What do I want to bet on it?
15.
I don't have that much in free roll.
That's wild.
I do have some in. I have enough in free roll. I'm taking like half of the free roll.
Imagine if he hits this at 15. Oh boy.
If I hit it at 15, that'd be absolutely nuts. But I'm gonna take $102 win if it hits.
Facts.
Or it's on. Oh, I only bet 215. I meant to put 715 on there. Whoops. Oh well, we'll just keep it at 215. I'm fine with it. Anyway, that is Only Long Balls brought to you by Alfred Delia and Pablo Sanchez. And Fanatic Sportbook. If you are not betting the long ball to get yourself a chance at $50K in fan cash, you're just missing out on free bets. Just you're gonna bet a homer anyway, so just bet the homer on Fanatics and possibly get $50K if that guy hits the longest of the day. So there you are. Only long balls, aka the Fanatic Sportsbook. No free ads. Next. It's the 750 Club. We are making money at the 750 Club. One rule of Fight Clubs, you don't talk about it. There's one rule of the 750 Club. You tell every single person you can find about it. Rob, what are we telling the people today?
Yeah, so we're going for anybody who doesn't know, I created a spreadsheet today with all the pitchers that are pitching today, and every bet I put on the show today is based on the information I pulled from that. So this included Gardens money line. First of all, we've got Joey I'm gonna say this wrong. Cantillo on the mound for Cleveland. The Cleveland has won 8 of the 10 times this man has started. He may not have won the game, but the team has won 8 of the 10, and they've won 4 straight when he's on the mound. On the other side, you have the Nats running out. What is this guy's name? Cade? No, not Cade. Yes, Cade. Yeah, Cade Cavalli. They have won 3 of the 11 starts that this man has pitched in. So if you put those two together, I don't see a world in which the Guardians do not win this game. Then we're going Pirates money line. They've got Ashcraft on the mound. They have won 6 of his 10 starts, 3 of the last 4. And Washington has lost 4 of the last 5 with Jordan Wicks on the mound. So again, pitching matchup heavily favors the Pirates here. Braves money line, we kind of already talked about Strider. Strider has won the Braves have won every start that Strider has pitched in. Boston has their pitcher on the mound was gone. They've only won 5. They've lost 5 of the last 9, so they've lost more games with him on the mound than they've won. So those two put together, I'm taking the Braves. Lastly, got Yankees. Cam Schlittler is probably the craziest one. They've won 8 of the 11 starts that he's pitched in. He has been very, very good. And then on the other side, they have Bailey Falter, which is a reliever. They're going a bullpen game. The Yankees are going to get deep into that Kansas City bullpen, and I think that this might be a big day for that offense. So you might want to take some home runs for maybe for Judge or somebody else in that lineup because they're going to be getting deep in that Kansas City bullpen.
Well, there you are. Yeah. I mean, honestly, massive.
Yeah.
755. I can't get this at 755. Well, it depends on where'd you get it at.
This was Fanatics.
Okay, because at Fanatics, it is not at 750.
I think it was Fanatics. Pause. It might be DraftKings. Hold on.
Because I'm going to check.
I bet some bets on both.
I'm gonna check every sport book.
I was going back and forth on sports books, and I think that this actually might be DraftKings. I think I got better odds on there. That's why I did it.
723 on Can Fuel. Let's see what it is at DraftKings. On CraftSings.
Yes, I got this on DraftKings. So
Okay.
755 with a boost to 907.
Yeah, I can already see it's going to be better there. It's 734 now. I mean, it's still better at DraftKings, but it's not there. But that's fine. Hey, listen, you bet it, and it was at 750. So double your winnings on any bet. 100% profit boost.
I do think that Guardians game may have started.
Yeah,
It already
started at 6:10.
There's been no scoring.
But
I don't think.
I still took it. I took it at 100% profit boost. Why not? Oh, it's now at 753 on Can Fuel, so you got it better there. I guess the Nationals already have a runner on. No, they don't. Yeah, whatever. Chippy-dippy-derpy-dirt. There it is. 750 Club, rocking, having fun. That's what we're going to do. All right, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's green. It's soft. It's plushy. It is. The tabletop. There it is. Sorry, delayed on me. We're going to start off with my tabletop today, which is the two PDs. We're going to do Chase Burns, as we already talked about, and then I'm going to take Aaron Nola 5+ Ks and the Phillies money line. I know what you're thinking, and it's, what are you doing? It's Aaron Nola. He hadn't pitched worth crap. Well, he pitches good in San Diego. And I looked this up yesterday. I'm gonna pull up his game logs, and all of his game logs. Well, or what's his splits? That's what I'm looking for. Career splits, and when I go down to San Diego, he actually has pitched pretty good in San Diego, or at least that's what I thought I saw. And we're gonna keep going. Where you at? There it is. Opponent. Where are you at? San Diego. He is stats strikeouts per win. Yeah, he's right at the 5 strikeouts per game mark. Batting average against is under 200 versus San Diego in his 10 starts. And an OPS south of 600. So he does that super well. And he is also, I mean, he's 3-4, but all the targeting numbers look good. So that's the reason why I went there. Also at Petco, he averages 6 Ks at Petco Park. So that's the reason why I went with Aaron Nola 5+ Ks and the Phillies money line out at Petco today. And then I've got the ladder K parlay with Suarez with 4 because I feel like he gets to 4. Nola with 5, Harrison with 6, and then Chase Burns at 7. What say ye, people?
Love Burns. Betting Burns a lot today. Nola, I'm leery, but I understand that the matchup is better. So that being said, we'll go with it. Suarez, you just never know if he's going to come out and get absolutely roasted in the first 2 innings. If he gets through the first couple innings, then he's going to get to 4 easy. But it's just he could easily get pummeled in the first 2-3 innings and be gone. I love Kyle Harrison. I actually don't have him bet as much today. I have him on the side, but I don't have him on the sheet. But I meant to bet him a lot more because that guy's been on fire as well.
So, yeah, I mean, that's where I went there. C-Money?
I mean, I'm always loving when it comes to strikeouts for pitchers. It's just, can they get the job done? And you'll see, I'm pretty sure I have Chase Burns in my last call. So, yeah. I mean, I'm always a big fan of his. So
there it is. All right. Next, certainly not least, let's go ahead and jump to the next one. And it is the Professor. What you got today, my guy?
All right. So again, all these are I'm doing something different today. These are not your typical just strikeout parlays and hit parlays. I'm doing it all off of my own research. So we're starting off Cam Slitler over 17 and a half outs. He's hit this in six of his last seven. 7 of his 11 or 6 of his last 7 is what it is. And then we got Dodgers versus Rockies over at 9 runs. Look, this game, if there's not a ton of runs scored in this game, I would be absolutely shocked. You got Eric Lauer on the mound, who's given up 3 or more earned runs in 6 of his last 7 games. Kyle Freeland on the mound, who's given up 3 or more earned runs in 5 straight games. And both pitchers have just been absolutely terrible. I think that's a recipe for a big number today. And with that being said, I think the Dodgers are going to put up the majority of that number, over 3.5 runs. Again, Kyle Freeland's just been bad. He's given up 26 earned runs in his last 5 starts with 38 hits. And the Dodgers, I think, are just going to absolutely show this, man. We got this at plus 223, boosted it to 268. Braves money line I already talked about. Braxton Ashcraft over 17 and a half outs. He has hit over 17 and a half outs in 5 of his last 6 and 4 straight. And then we're going for Shohei Ohtani to get a hit. I kind of already talked about why I like that. Kyle Freeland's terrible. Not to mention Shohei is 7 for 11 lifetime against Freeland. I think he's going to lead that hit charge there at plus 190. And then I just jumped all over the place, didn't I? I did. Braxton Ashcraft 5+ strikeouts was the other one. Sorry, which he's hit this in 9 of his 10 games. He's only missed it once, and it was his first start. Parlay 3 is Chase Burns 6+ strikeouts, which we already talked about. He has hit 6+ and 7 of his last 10, 5 of his last 6. Over 17 and a half outs for Chase Burns. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10 and 5 straight. And then the Shohei hit, which I talked about. And then we have Sandy Alcantara under 4.5 strikeouts. So you'll see on the last call coming up soon, I may or may not have a last call where I put all these together.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
And I may or may
I saw it. That's wild.
I may or may not have put it on both sites so I can give you the odds on both.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's a tough scene. All right, here we go. I mean, why not, right? Screw it. Who cares? Fire it up.
Fired up.
And if you're seeing some NBA missing, it's because we're done betting NBA.
Oh, I'm done betting NBA until the finals, and I will only bet NBA if it's Thunder Knicks. If it's Knicks Spurs, not a chance. I'm touching that series.
Me neither.
Not a chance. Next, the Duke of Slips. He is here. Here's this, and I guess I'm gonna show this. I apologize in advance if anything's crazy.
What's up? It's your boy Poolside Duke Slips Pat here. Of course, my tips to help your bet slips. Rocking the Evans, John Waynes. Hey, how you doing? If you're watching this, I'm probably not on the show. Who knows? I may pop in at the last second. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. But I figured I'd at least send in a video with some of my picks and some brief, if at all, explanations. So I'll start with the baseball. Slim pickings. Lost both my marquees yesterday. I say slim pickings because it's same game. There's a lot of good pitchers pitching today, but I have 4, including the main one. The main one is going to be Spencer Strider and Ranger Suarez, plus 320. A little bit of a swing for the fences here with that one, but I really want to try and get into the green before the month's over. This would certainly get me there, at least for the time being. Next, we're going to go Griffin Jackson, Shane Baz, plus 355. We've got Joey Cantillo and Cade Cavalli, a couple of Italianos, I think, plus 410. And then David Peterson and Chase Burns at 238. Could have used that as the marquee. Might be the more, one that I'm confident in, but I went with the Strider and Suarez. Then I've got my Cardinals pick, Michael McGreevy, 4+ Ks, Jordan Walker, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, and Alec Burleson to get a hit, boosted to plus 488. Then to the Western Conference Finals, not nearly as much as I've been doing. Did okay, like I said, but just bad in general. SGA 25 points, Wemby 20, Castle 15, and Chet 10 at plus 156. I've got a 2+3s parlay with Vassell, McCain, Wemby, and Carson Wallace all hitting 2+3s, a little bit easier than the 1 I did the other day, or at least the one I did with McCain the other day. I forget. I think it was two guys to get 3 and then 2 guys to get 2. So it's bringing it down to just 2 plus 607. I like that one a lot. And then my last one for basketball is I might have one more. I'm only going to drop that if I end up on the show somehow. is my UConn and Rutgers bet. Castle 15+ points and Dylan Harper 8+ at +114. And then I'm doing it. The Knights have the Knights seem to have the Avalanche number. It's 3-0 sweep tonight. Knights money line -105. Let's go. Let's get to the cup. Let's get to the cup. Please, it's coming along. Not much furniture. Yes, TD on the ground. Dog right there. Got the essentials. Anyway, these have been my hot tips to help your best tips. I hope everybody has a great day. Shout out to the boys. Like I said, shout out to Chicks Picks Jen. Shout out to everybody. Much love. Stay amazing. Stay handsome. And stay beautiful.
Oh, there it is. You know, just getting at it.
Chippy dippy dick.
I mean, just, you know, every once in a while you just got to break that out, especially with
Gotta.
that chippy dippy derpy duck who's not on the show today. But yeah,
Like he didn't lick his lips at the end. That's all that matters.
that's true. There's no licking of lips. There was no. Oh, hold on. If you know, you know. But yeah, I just can't touch this basketball stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. I do not feel good about it.
Clearly, I did not send my spreadsheet to him
Clearly.
because clearly Griffin Jackson's garbage.
Garbage.
I mean, he's taking a shot in the dark, dude. You got to think, man. He's got to play. He's got to play some high odds if he's going to get back.
In fairness, though, I think Peterson Burns hits, which would cover the other two. So
That's also fair. So yeah. So hopefully he hits a green one. Next, certainly. Oh, whoa.
I only had the last call.
Oh, I was waiting for your thing. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. I thought I was missing your tabletop. All right, last calls of the night. Slam at Marte. Combine all my parlays. Wow.
So
Fanatics helping you out big time.
So if you do it on DK, it's 224.66. If you do it on Fanatics, it's 31.16. And then Ketel Marte plus 478 for the Grand Slam. He's 5 for 9 with a home run versus Male. And Male has given up 14 runs in his last 3 games. And the wind's blowing out 20 miles an hour. So we're going to rock with some Ketel Marte today.
There it is.
Oh, I mentioned the 3 guys that I bet for over 17.5 outs. I did them on separate parlays. I did a parlay where I put just those 3 together, which was Burns, Sittler, and Ashcraft, and it was plus, I think it was 365, but let me pull it up. I forgot to put that down when I plus 338. Says Burns, Ashcraft, and Sittler all over 17.5 outs for plus 338.
Okay. There it is. C Money. What you got?
I put Chase Burns on here twice. So I took Ashcraft for 5+ strikeouts. I feel like you should get this pretty easily. And then I took Strider, Chase Burns, and Schittler to get over 17.5 outs for plus 1289. We need to hit this. I have not hit a parlay in days, and it's always one leg that's killing me right now. So hopefully tonight we break that cycle.
There it is. Funky Parlay plus Kyle Harrison, 646.
Yeah, I didn't understand that when I read it.
I don't know what that is.
Funky
6 for 6.
RT.
I wonder if that's 6 strikeouts in 6 innings. I don't know. I do not know. But you know what? There's players that are dead to me. And there's all of them. They're still there. Ranger Suarez might make this list for Pat if he misses. Just throw that out there. Little Griffin Jacks might. But these are currently our dog list, and we're not betting. So there you go.
I think the better question is
over
under 2 strikeouts for Griffin Jacks.
It is the overall records right here. Professor still in the lead. Jen's in the 2 spot. C Money in the 3 spot. I'm in the 4 spot, but I mean, you know what? Listen, I'm not on the right, so I don't care where I'm at. Just, you know, it's bets that I am not putting on the show, and I'm not putting on X. This is hand up accountability right here. I need to put more bets on X if I'm not betting on the day, because I hit the round robin of 3 homers yesterday, hit 2 of 3. So we made cash on the homers. which was Schwarber, Jordan, and Willie Adames. Freaking Willie Adames, professor.
Willie Adames.
Oh, Willie
Donna,
Adames.
You're either you're muted or I just didn't hear what you actually said. I don't know what happened.
Can y'all
Maybe.
not hear?
Nope, that might be me. Might be me. Might be my issue. Yeah,
Hello?
Definitely your issue.
I can't hear either of y'all. So it's me. It's my fault. It's not y'all. It's me.
Of course, we're perfect.
Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
No, we definitely can't hear him.
There it is. We're back. now.
Hey,
Sorry.
there he is.
Yeah, freaking Willie Adames, dude.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it.
Why? Why don't we want to talk about Willie Adames?
Because
Well, because Willie
never
Adames
thought
cost me
a man
like
named Willie-
$500 yesterday.
I never thought a man named Willie would let me down so bad, but he did. He let me down. You know what? But look, the bigger question is over under 2 strikeouts on Griffin Jacks.
Oh, I think he goes over. He'll go over 2.
I think we'll go 3.
I mean, I feel like
Go
a little leaguer should get 2.
I hear you. However, I've been watching lately, and there's been a lot of guys
All right.
not doing that.
Highest strikeout total in a game for you in Little League. I know mine.
So
4.
we didn't say how many times you struck out. We asked. how many
No, I am aware.
times- Sorry. I had 6 strikeouts in one game.
I had 12.
I was also not a pitcher. I mean, I pitched for 1 year, and I literally learned how to pitch that year.
Listen, in all fairness, I was back in the day when we let kids keep going and we didn't have those pitch counts. So I went complete game shutout, 12 Ks.
So I want to talk about Griffin Jacks for a second. First of all, he was a reliever that they're turning into a starter.
Correct.
So a lot of these stats we can't really use, but he has started the last 3 games. He went 5 innings, 4 innings. He did get 6 strikeouts against the Orioles, but it's the Orioles. Against the Blue Jays, he had 1 strikeout, and against Boston, he had 3 strikeouts.
Not a good
If
look.
he gets past 3, I'd be shocked.
It's fair.
But
Well,
if he gets 6, it's going to be good. It'll be good.
Why not? It'll be a good hit for him, for sure. All right, y'all. That is going to wrap it up for today's show. We appreciate everybody for jumping in. This has been Just the Bet Slips. Go get your Nevins. Check out X. Go to the profile. Do that. While you're there, smack the follow button. We would really appreciate that because as soon as we get to 500 followers, a random follower is getting a gift card to the sportbook of their choice. So make sure you're following. Tell your friends to follow. Tell your friends' friends to follow. Tell everybody to follow. We're on the road to 500 followers here at Just the Bet Slips. But we are here doing that. Go get Playvo if you want to check out Player Profit. If you're new to sports betting, you don't know exactly what you want to do, go ahead and check that out as well. But this has been Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. We will see you guys tomorrow. Responsibly chase that bag and allow me to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.